Hello, this is Pixel Freak, and today I'm taking a look at Namco Bandai's game that's been on the market now since like June-ish or so, Rise of Glory. So this is an airplane game. It's almost like a flight sim, except for it's not really a sim. It feels like a sim. I've played flight simulators before, and I crash and crash. You're gonna crash a lot with this game. This is actually a demo of the game. It gives you the first couple levels. We're gonna go ahead and check out the first one, which is the tutorial. I'll kind of give you a little bit of a tutorial. The game will give you a bit of a tutorial. This is the cardboard box with wings. We're gonna go ahead and fly that particular airplane. It's cool though because we spray painted it, so the spray paint will hold the wings together. So we're good. We're good there. But anyways, it's $5 to unlock the full game. Go download this and play it for a little while. Decide if you would like to pay the $5. It's hard for me to judge because the controls were very difficult for me, but I had a great time playing this game. So as you take off here, you can see there's an analog here to the left-hand side. By pushing forward, you will go faster. And then you tilt the device backwards and you'll actually take off. So the tilting controls how you move the rotors or the wings. I don't know airplane speech, so like, I don't know. It makes the screen. There you go, tilting it right and left. That's from tilting the screen. You also can turn the rudder left and right by using the analog. So it gets a little bit confusing. Oh, I should mention right quick here too, I'm going to do a special maneuver by flicking in the center of the screen, which that was a really bad decision. This is why you should never fly with me. If you ever hear this voice come across the intercom when you're on an airplane, feel free to use the emergency exit as fast as you can, because it turns out from playing this game, I'm a really shitty pilot. so run. We'll get more to that when I find my collisions with the ground. Anyways, you can do special moves by hitting the inside of the screen. So it gets tricky though, because on the analog stick, pushing forward goes faster, backward is brakes, and you can actually come to a complete stop. Left and right actually turns you left and right. So you have speed and direction on the same analog stick. Makes it very confusing. If you wanted to throw up, feel free to get really close to the screen right about now, and I can make you throw up. I feel like throwing up, and that's okay. So buttons, let me explain some of the buttons real quick. On the right-hand side, the back right-hand side, bottom right-hand side, that's your guns. I haven't been able to shoot those yet, but I'll shoot them in a little while. Upper right-hand screen, that eject button does not eject you. It's actually a warp button. So when there's no enemies in the screen, you push that button and you go super fast. Little more to the left there on the right-hand side, that's the engine button. So you can kill your engines like I just did a minute ago and actually just come to a stop. You can coast and come down to a landing. These yellow arrows here are actually the game kind of telling me to fly here and there to checkpoints. And you can see that I have a difficult time. I'm really surprised that I didn't kill any cows in the making of this video. And then you also have the pause there at the center, and then you have some gauges on the left. And that one button between the pause and the altitude meter, that is a point of view. It'll bring it into first person perspective, and I'm dead. I always like to tell people when I do the voiceovers after the fact, because it kind of feels like I'm cheating somehow. Like, yeah, I'm actually flying this like a badass and I'm talking at the same time. No, there's like, it was just way too much motion going on in my living room to be able. I was actually standing in my living room when I was playing this, flying around. I made about 3 laps before I hit the ground the first time. So you can see here, I've actually given up on flying at this point in time and landed on the ground and drove the airplane around because my level of flying ability sucks that much. So right there, they're just teaching you how to drop bombs. All right, let's do this again. And we're gonna go ahead and warp up. Whoa now, whoa now. Let's go ahead and just drive the airplane. I'm much better with cars. I find that I'm a good driver. I'm a shitty pilot. It's really bad. Okay, let's see if I can kill a cow. Alright, so I have finished that portion. It's time to get ready to shoot things. Wait, I'm supposed to be shooting things now. They gave me my bullseye. Now we're shooting things. All right, so I got 3 boxes here. I need to shoot them all, and that's going to prove to be very difficult because left and right is left and right, but up and down is speed up and speed. And then we'll just, you know what? Let's just run into the box. Much better. So I have this problem consistently when playing this game that as I'm shooting, if I want to aim at something, as I'm shooting at it, I slowly start to barrel roll. It reminds me a lot of when I was 5 years old and I played Nintendo and I'd play a racing game. My hands would start to turn as if my controller was a motion controller. Let's try it again. Let's try it again. See if I can figure this out. Man, this takes so much focus. Okay, so now I'm on full brake, trying to totally stop. Oh my god, that's like a record right there. I should get like a medal, a Purple Heart or something. You know what's really interesting is that this, I am capturing this on my Transformer, but at the same time, this is a pretty decent looking game for how well it's running. It doesn't hiccup at all. The game just runs really well, and the graphics are pretty nice. When in doubt, do it upside down. That's what I always say. Oh yes, that is awesome. I was almost completely stopped. I now am completely stopped. And we'll just go ahead and put the plane down right there. And we'll take off again. Here we go. And I gotta shoot these balloons down. And they're a much easier target. For some reason, shooting these on the ground was very difficult for me, but shooting things in the air, not nearly as hard. I guess because they're ginormous as well, that probably helps. I have to say, after my experience with this, I'm a little scared. Like, I really want to spend the $5 and play this game. I really do. I really want to play it. But I'm scared that, like, I'm going to get the full game and just suck so much ass at it that I'm just going to put it aside and be like, done, lost $5. So if you like it, I'd highly recommend it. If you can get the controls down in your brain and it works for you, highly recommend it, because I had a hell of a lot of fun with this game while I was playing it. It's just really difficult to control. And they're gonna make me hit a few spots here, and then I'm gonna have to go ahead and do a landing. There are no cows. Where's the cows? There's gotta be cows. I think that's a cow off to the right there. Alright, trying to go in for a nice smooth landing. Oh, this is looking good. This is looking okay. We're not looking so good. We're gonna turn right. Turn right! That is not a good landing. Awesome. Okay. One more shot, Chris. You can do this. You gotta land it. You can land it. You're coming down a little hot. Okay. And we're just gonna go ahead and whoop, skip the house. Okay, that's good. Good. We're just gonna go ahead and just cut the engine and done. Okay, we'll taxi in. Here we go. Here we go, and we're done. So that's it. So that's it. That's the tutorial. It's kind of a sandbox type deal too. You can just ignore all the instructions that are going on and just do whatever the hell you want to do. So you see, you get 12 different missions. I flashed really quick there, and I swapped away from it. You get 12 different missions. You can change a few things here. You can change your control types, and I haven't played with those too much. You can also change your inversion, and you can change your sensitivity. As you can see, all of those things on the screen. So this is a pretty fun game. Go check out the demo for sure. This demo is pretty awesome. The demo is the game. It's not a separate thing. I don't think you just unlock the full game. But yeah, check this one out. Rise of Glory by Namco Bandai. I had a lot of fun with it. I think you will too. If you like it, buy it. Make sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel. And until next time, this has been Chris with Pixel Freak.